Alright, Jake is free from prison. Let's go on an adventure. Hello and welcome to IW Chicagoland Adventures. Today we're doing a full marathon from South Chicago neighborhood all the way back into downtown. We'll see the Indiana border and several scenes from the Blues Brothers. The running time will take 3 hours and 7 minutes. Enjoy the footage sped up 20x because this is going to be a long trip. To get to the South Shore neighborhood, we're going to take the Metro Electric South Chicago branch, which means we need to bike to Millennium Station first. After locking our bike up, it's time to catch a train. South Chicago 93rd is the end of the line. Time to get this run started. Our first Blues Brothers attraction is Triple Rock Baptist Church, where James Brown sung some great music in the movie. And now we're approaching the famous swing bridge where Jake and Elwood did the car jump after they got out of prison. After seeing our first set of attractions, we just had to go to the Indiana border. We're way too close. Alright, we've officially made it to the Indiana border. Just to say that this run has been in 2 states, we're going to run through the arches and then turn around and head back. In the relatively newly opened Steelworkers Park, we see a cool climbing wall. There's no rock climbing for us today, though. We're on a mission from God. A few blocks into a small neighborhood called The Bush, there's the Curl Up and Die beauty salon where Carrie Fisher plotted her plans against the Blues Brothers. As we enter Rainbow Beach Park, we exit South Chicago and enter the South Shore neighborhood of Chicago. And we're coming up to the Palace Hotel Ballroom, the final concert location. In Jackson Park, we get to our next key attraction, the Nazi bridge jump scene. We're going to take a nice detour now to go to Ray's Music Store on 47th Street. And sadly, I just baited you. Ray's Music Store was torn down not too long ago. It's now an empty lot. Convenient location by the station, though. When we got to McCormick Place, I didn't bother to take the crazy trip up to the upper deck, but you can see that there was a roadblock scene from the final car chase. I was pretty tired and hungry here, so I tried to find some water unsuccessfully, and then I was super hungry as well, so had a bit of granola bar. At this point I was pretty tired, so decided to head on the Riverwalk to stay a little bit closer to downtown. As you can see, taking the Riverwalk was a bad decision. It was insanely busy. And as we reach the end of the Riverwalk, we realize that we still have another mile to go. So we're gonna loop around the Kinsey Street Bridge. Hell, the tax assessor's office is still open, we got time. Really starting to cramp up here, but we gotta finish out this 26.2. We're on a mission from God. To get that last tenth, we're just gonna loop around Daily Plaza. And that's it. A horribly paced marathon, but we're at the assessor's office. Not even a mission from God could get me to film everything, so as you enjoy shots of scenes I was unable to film on this run, let's give a quick recap. For a good portion of the trip, we were going sub 640. But the last 6 miles killed us, so we ended in a laughable average of 7:07 per mile for a total marathon time of 3 hours and 7 minutes. So definitely not ideal pacing. The jail scene at the beginning was made possible by a trip out to Joliet on the Rock Island, so definitely stay tuned for that video. When it's posted, I'll have the link in the description. And of course, Jake and Elwood told the Nazis that their address was at 1600 West Addison Avenue, which is Wrigley Field, and we have a great video of running from Wrigley to Guaranteed Rate, so be sure to check that out as well. Thanks for watching, and see you on our next adventure.